Okay, welcome to video number 3, and what I'm going to do is, in this video I'm going to show you, we're going to log into the blog, we're going to change a few things. Um, it's just a very the basic stuff that I recommend after you've already logged into the blog. If you haven't already done so, once again, you don't have to do this, but it's something I usually do. I showed you this file before where I sort of lay out everything um, just for organization purposes. Um, but what I usually do is I'll go to um, you know email accounts. I'll click that, and I've already created an email called Get Support, but I'll just delete this for now and show you what I do. So um, you know I'll call it Get Support at Online Bodybuilding Tips, and then of course my password. I've got that ready to go, so just copy and paste that, create account. Okay, so just move this down a little bit. So now you can see this is my email for my domain, and what I then do is go back to home, and uh, now I've got an email account that is set up for this particular domain. Once again, you can use your Hotmail account, Gmail account, whatever. The reason why I like to create an account on my server is so that uh, there's always a copy of emails on my server. So just for some reason, it's always nice to know that there's a copy of your email on your server, but it's certainly not necessary. Um, you can use, like I said, a Gmail, Hotmail, AOL account, whatever you like. But that's just something I do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the blog that we just installed, and of course we're going to type in wp login.php and be taken to the WordPress admin area. Now these login details are going to be the same for you. So that's why it's important that once you log in, or as soon as you can, that you change, at the very least you change your password. If you don't change your email, at least change your password so that other people aren't able to access your blog. So the username is admin, and go to my file, and here's my password, which is once again going to be the same password for you. I'll type that in or paste it in. You can save it if you have RoboForum. Okay, so I'm inside the blog. There might be plugins or the latest WordPress that needs to be updated, so of course update those accordingly. This is the current version at the moment, which is WordPress 3.1. And so what I was talking about is, just move this down a little bit. If I go to users and then edit and scroll up, so you can see I just put like sort of a generic email. So this is where once again you could put your email. In my case, I would put getsupport@onlinebodybuildingtips.org, or you could put your AOL, email, Hotmail, Gmail, whatever you like, and change your password is recommended. Move this down a little bit. So put in a new password and then update your profile. Okay. So I didn't change the password in this case, but I recommend you do that. But at the very least, I changed my email. One thing I would do is I would go to the contact the contact plugin. I'd click contact here on the left side of the dashboard and just make sure that was updated, which in this case it wasn't. So after clicking contact, I would just paste that in again, and down at the bottom right you'll see here save. Okay, so that way if anybody tries to contact you on your blog, I'll just open that up. You have to go to your contact page and fill in this information, and send it to you. It'll arrive at the email you specify in the contact information. It's right here. Okay. Might want to just double check settings. Click General. Okay. So we'll go ahead and update that. Paste that in. Save changes. Right. Now while we're here, if you want to, I assume everybody's going to have a different name for their different blogs. So I might want to call this Online Bodybuilding Tips. Okay. And then save changes. And of course you'll want to just move this up here. You want to look at this. You want to refresh this page, obviously. So you can just click that and see how the new title. Okay, the only reason why I mention that is if it was a really long title, then this text here would possibly stretch underneath this banner. In a later video, I'll show you how to get rid of the banner if you don't want a banner here at all, or if you have a really long title. You can change the size of the font so that it might fit, or just get rid of this banner altogether. You can do that. I'm just quickly going over some of the things. These are just the very, very basics of after you've logged into your blog. These are the very basic things that I would suggest you do. Change your email and password for your, under users, right here. Change your contact information, well, the same email under contact, and of course under general settings, which is where we are here. Replace your email here. And then actually while we're here, since I've renamed it to Online Bodybuilding Tips, I'm going to copy that. So right click, copy. I'm going to go to All-in-One SEO. This is the All-in-One SEO plugin. I'm going to replace that. So I'm going to paste that there. And if you want, you could even add a few more keywords in this title, in your home title. I don't recommend too many keywords, otherwise it might be considered keyword spam, but I usually add a pipe, which is this vertical bit here, and then I might say something like onlinebodybuildingtips.org, something like that. So that'll show up in your title. Home description, you could put learn tips on bodybuilding for advanced and beginner bodybuilders, something like that. Keywords, I wouldn't worry too much about it because keywords haven't really been that important in SEO for about 4 or 5 years, but you could, just for good measure, you could put something like bodybuilding tips, techniques, advice, articles, weightlifting, training, supplements, and exercise, something like that. And that would be it really for your all-in-one SEO plugin. For the home page, click Update Options. So that is more or less it for this video. It's really just, making sure that you go to users and you change your email from your email at youremail.com to a genuine email of yours. Change the contact, general settings, and that's about it. I think in the next couple of videos, I'll go over in much more depth in terms of, configuring the theme, changing your ClickBank information, and really kind of digging into the theme a bit more. But for now, that's what I'd recommend you do once you log in. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks very much.